Hello and welcome back to M.A.R.S. We've got a special Halloween edition review for you today. I hope you're excited. Make sure you hit the like button, smash the hype button. Today we're looking at the Mezco Toyz 112 Collective Art the Clown from Terrifier. Very iconic movie. There's already 3 movies out and this series just started very recently. So that just tells you how awesome it is. The packaging is nice and grotesque. You can see it's the same render on both sides here. But on the other side, it's real simple, serious, and like I'm really about to kill you type vibes, right? Then on the back of the box, you can see here everything you're going to be getting with this figure, which looks pretty good. There's a nice array of accessories, which Mezco is pretty much known for. So yeah, I mean, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box and take a closer look. Oh, what the hell? We got the actual... Oh! What happened? What's this? Ugh. Again. I think it wants me to review it. Alright, we are back with another Mezco review. This one is actually going to be indoors. As you saw earlier, we were drugged from the outdoors indoors. So, here we are. Let's get into it. Here is the front of the packaging. Here is the side. Looks really good. On the back, you can see everything you're going to be getting with this figure. And then on the other side, you can see a more serious face for Art the Clown. And then there you go. Let's go ahead and get this out of the package and see what all it comes with. Now that we've got this figure out of the box, let's go ahead and see everything it's going to come with. First, let's start off with some of the accessories because they look really good. You can see we've got our wooden handle here that comes with a blood effect. We've got our flamethrower here with the flask. It looks really good. This mat here. Yeah, we've got like a mat here as well with all of these different wires and scissors and things, which is pretty cool. Blood effects down below. Here you can see we've got a stand and then a base for the stand, which is awesome. And then like with Mezco, you get all of the accessory bags as well. It's like a bag where you store your accessories, which is pretty cool. Very handy actually when you're getting all of these accessories. And then we've got the figure itself. You're going to be getting 3 head sculpts, looks great, and then some more weapons here on the left, that looks great. Awesome pairs of hands. We even have like a brain there. Let's go ahead and get this out of the plastic slip here and take a look at this figure. This is going to be the bloody version, so Mezco decided to go with the bloodier version, not just the simple base version for Terrifier. And I do believe this is based off of Terrifier 3, which is great. Soft goods, as always. Nice detailing in the hands, you can see here. You can see the hands look great. The face looks great as well. All the way around, pretty good. It has the big shoes here as well. It's been a minute since we've done a Mezco review. The last one we did was actually of Ghostface, and we know what happened to Ghostface. We actually broke the neck peg, so we're going to be bringing that out too, because I need some help actually when it comes to that figure. But yeah, you know, fresh out of the packaging here, it looks really good. The eyes look great, and all that. You can see here how menacing that is, so very nicely done from Mezco. Let's go ahead and get into the articulation while we're here. Art the Clown can look up this much, which isn't a great deal of motion, but good enough. He can look down this much, and that's actually a lot better you can see. Maybe we can go up higher. Okay, so yeah, it's a lot better. And then you can move around the neck, look side to side. And then for the arms, he can do a T-pose very easily. I think the articulation is really good for this figure, actually. You can see here at the side as well. Good movement up here at the top, down at the bottom. A little bit of rocker in there for this figure. For the legs, he can almost hit that 90, just about 90, very close. Double jointed knees that look great. And you can see here, like even like the detailing on the boot looks good with the blood there. And then you got the sock as well. You can bring the pants up and see all the legs there. Same over here as well. Blood on both sides, though this one has a little coin or something there at the foot. Or no, sorry, just the flap for the shoe is coming down. Not tied, no shoelace there. But yeah, I mean, really, really good. Articulation's fine. The presentation for the figure looks good. Liking the hands, liking the blood. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of these different head sculpts Art the Clown is going to come with. All right, first up we have our, I would say, menacing head sculpt here. It looks really good, like we've seen before. Nice and detailed. The sculpt is good as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at some other head sculpts. And then see, okay. All right, and then here's him screaming. Look at that. So good. Very nice from Mezco here. And then let's go ahead and bring out another one here. So this is him looking to the side. Like, I see you. Really bloody all the way around. So I thought one of these did not feature any blood, but all of them do. So that's great. Now let's go ahead and put on these glasses here, as he does come with some pretty cool glasses for the figure. And there you go. Fits on pretty easily. So no complaints there. Like that. And then now let's go ahead and look at the pairs of hands this guy comes with. Like you can see, you're gonna have your one brain here, which is pretty cool. I like that. And I do like how Mezco has them in these trays here. So that's always great. It looks like you're going to be getting, in total, you're going to be getting about, let's see, what's that? 3, 4, 5 sets of hands, and then one unique hand right here. And you can see them up close. One's with a scalpel, another one's with a syringe. I'm guessing that's going to be used for both hands. We've got gripping hands, more weapon holding hands, and then probably the bat hand there as well. Pretty awesome. And then the brain looks good too, nice and detailed. So really enjoying that. And then let's take a look at some of these weapons as well. I mean, the weapons, he has a nice range of weapons here, from the cleaver, just a butcher knife, the hammer, even like the little trumpet here, the little horn here. That's pretty cool. You know, all of the weapons that is iconic to the character, Mezco was smart enough to include, and I love that they did that for this release. You know, because when you do stuff like that, you just need to release the figure one time and then you're done. So that's good there. And I want to look at this head sculpt here, because this is actually, should have a light up effect, and you can see how gruesome this is too. How bad that is. Let's take this out actually. Okay. So I'm not sure, it's supposed to have a light. Oh, okay. And then, yeah, look at that. It's lit, so let's turn this off. So you can see, here it is. Maybe one more here. So there you go, with Art the Clown. Look at that. pretty nice. Nice little feature here. And you don't have to put a battery in or anything like that, so that's always great. Oh look, we got the thing flickering here. So yeah. Oh. Yeah, this light has been giving me some trouble, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So yeah, awesome little head sculpt there for Terrifier. And then, of course, just remove the hair, press the button, the light comes off. Let's see, what else do we have in here? We've got some more weapons to look at. This is going to be one of the coolest little weapons, I would say, for Art the Clown here. You can see his little flask here with a button. And then you can slide in this piece here. But you should be able to. Looks like it doesn't want to go in. Here's our flame piece. This is our piece for this here, and then you should be able just to there we go, look at that. So yeah, you can see how that looks pretty well. Pretty good. Alright. Let's try this light again. There we go, the light is back on. Next up we have his, I don't even know what you would call this, like the wooden stick with all of the knives through it, which this is probably the most gruesome way to be taken out, if I'm being honest. It's going to be about this weapon here. And we've got some blood effects to go with it. So I feel like you just slide it in wherever it could go, maybe right here. Let's see. So maybe something like this. Like if you're gutting them down from the torso all the way down, maybe you would go like that, and that's the effect it would have afterwards. And then maybe this too. Because obviously, like, some effects are gonna have, like some weapons are gonna work better, but you can see here too. You can just slide it in there like that. And then for our last one, which this one I'm pretty sure we got with Ghostface as well. You can just see, you could just, here, let's actually get a real weapon for it. So you can see something like that. That will work. How it just slides on there. So yeah, I really like the blood effects. Pretty cool. Let's see how this one does here. Well, this one may not fit as well. Doesn't look like that one's gonna fit great. Yeah. Here's another way you could do it. So that's pretty nice. And then lastly, you're gonna be getting like bags. You actually get like little black bags to hide the bodies in and stuff like that. So we'll definitely be using this for the thumbnail for sure, because that's pretty cool. And you don't get one, you get two little black bags, right? So that's perfect. And then you also get this here, and I'm assuming this is gonna be like a whip. So if they're whipping somebody, I mean, this is torture, right? Straight torture. And then if you want to do the blood effect for these, maybe it can work here. Let's see. You know, somewhat. You can make it work. It's going to be a little bit more creative. Okay. And then, yeah, that's going to cover it for articulation, aesthetic, accessories, the whole 9 yards. Now, let's do some size comparisons. All right. For our first size comparison, we have the Mezco Toyz Red Pyramid thing from Silent Hill 2. And then we have from Friday 13th, Jason Voorhees, also from Mezco Toyz. Up next, we have the ghost face from Mezco Toyz, and you can see he is much shorter. That's because, we were trying to reconstruct this figure, and we're really just fix this piece here. So if y'all know which neck piece this is the original piece here. Let's see if I can get it lined up for you. If you know what this piece is called, please comment below and let me know so I can fix this ghost face, because this is the piece that I need to fix it, and I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know if it's like a double ball joint or whatever the case may be, but yeah, this is pretty much the piece that I need to fix for the neck for Ghostface. So please comment below and let me know. Now let's continue. And then lastly, we have the Epic Storm Arena Street Fighter Alpha 3 Ryu and Ken to end off the size comparisons. Now let's get into the final conclusion for this review. To end off this review, I think, Mezco did a great job. They really did nail it out of the park when it comes to the Terrifier and just really all of their horror figures in general. They really do a great job, from accessories to articulation, aesthetically, very pleasing. Is it worth the money? Yeah, I mean, of course, if you're a fan of the IP and you're passionate about Mezco and things like that, of course. And if you want to see more horror figures from Mezco reviewed here on the channel, make sure you support this video, show some enthusiasm, and then I'll continue to do so. The next Mezco review is going to be of Samurai Jack, and that's probably one of my most anticipated figures of the year, if I'm being honest. Super excited for that. So be on the lookout for that. But until then, happy Halloween, and we'll see you next time. Peace.